Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? And welcome to the After Hour Conversations, a place for everybody to have open discussions about what you want to see and, when it comes to a certain topics. So, when it comes to you with this podcast, if you guys could see my camera, I know it's not the best kind of camera. I'm just working what I got when it comes to with my laptop and everything else. But if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, feel free to let me know for anyone who's watching this live or watching a replay. So, yes, it's good to see you guys again too. So, hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and especially when it comes to with just having like a really good time too. When it comes to just like having a good weekend, or just really getting by day when it comes to with just with anything. So I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not trying to um trying to paint roses too when it comes to with that. I'm not sure how to say it. But I just really want to address it to anyone who's just watching this podcast. And for those who are just watching a replay too, when it comes to with like certain topics and content you guys want to watch and have a discussion about too. So when it comes to with this podcast, and even just like for those who are liking the content so far when it comes to with my channel, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with my voice and everything else, but it's just really interesting. I try to drink fluids and drink water, but so far it'll get much better. So other than that though, I hope everyone is, enjoying their weekend. So huh. I'm not sure what to talk about honestly when it comes to with that. I know people are just going through stuff and everything else. So I might just like explain it probably in another day too, since like people are just out and about or just wanting to do their own thing, which is totally fine. So when it comes to like with these particular podcasts, especially what you guys voted for when it comes to with the epic roast battles and with the balloons. So you guys are going to get those kind of discussion reactions, or if people want to watch it with me or have an open discussion about it too. So when it comes to with that, and especially to anyone who's just watching this live and watching a replay too. So when it comes to like with these kind of podcasts, especially if you guys like to just watch these kind of podcasts on a regular basis, just like for the fun of it, on even just like I don't know, like I know like people are busy and just like want to do their own thing, which is fine. So when it comes to with this podcast and even just like, just just getting the show started. So I'm gonna get on with it when it comes to what you guys want to see for tonight and even just like in general. And just really getting this party started. So here we go.
Get over that!
Okay, so here we go. Here's some epic roast battles. This is another interesting video by I believe is SSJ9K. So shout out to him. This is Goku versus Spider-Man rap battle. So here we go.
This is
Hey, I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
what's so friendly about dropping down on somebody?
Strippers
Yeah.
drop it down all the time. No one complains when they do it. Unless they got a STD. Or a symbiote.
A what?
Damn. Oh shit, is it the
My
symbiote?
spidey senses were right. A symbiote has taken control of your stereo.
Is it making this fire-ass beat?
I don't know. But I'm about to spit something.
What?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man just blew 100 grand. Put webs on my money cause I'm tired of popping bands.
Oh shit. Got Miles. Oh shit, with the drip.
Whoa, hey! Miles, you got caught selling drugs?
Yo, Pete, chill.
Huh?
I know you Spider-Man and all, but you mad bugging right now. I took care of it.
What are you doing with the gun?
Well, ever since this black gooey stuff got on my suit, I've been getting active.
Oh no!
He has the
Oh,
juice
shit.
now. Ah!
Get your ass up.
Money bag miles, count that bread in style. When
When I let that fire boom on Goku, I'ma smile. Do you think you're acting like a hero right now? Leave his body in a pile. Now Chi-Chi trying to have my child. Miles! So about to catch a fucking wave. Yeah. Miles killer saying now he dead. Yeah. Chi-Chi want a spider in her bed. Yeah. I just busted webs on her head. Yeah.
How dare you bust webs on Chi-Chi's head?
It felt good.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yo, I just had this dream that I was mad ratchet. That's because you were,
Yeah.
Miles.
Ratchet as fuck.
You had a symbiote on
watch
you.
out. The symbiote on you.
I guess sometimes with great power comes great ratchetness. Okay.
Kamehameha!
Oh shit, Goku.
I'm going to eat you.
Yo, dude, wildin'.
But
Young
first,
Goku.
I'm going to eat this
Not even a
beat.
juggernaut. So,
Venom, 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 venom. Son Goku, I am in them.
Yo.
Pause.
Get folded like some
oh,
dinner.
exactly.
Me and Goku about to kill her. Miles and Pete, them boys sweet, ain't no street. MJ a freak, she in the sheets, talking about yeet.
Damn.
Glenn said Miles and there ain't no game in this fight game is weak. She gave me her number, said when she turned 18, she throwing them cheeks.
Oh no, no daddy feeling.
And I bet you
Goku,
boys seen like that street.
I like the Backstreet Boys.
I'm a dog of that. Say you ain't never seen a symbiote blast key.
Oh shit.
Yo,
You're
Pete,
done,
don't let him
Spider-Man.
get me. Don't worry, Miles. I won't let him lay a finger on you. You really mean that?
No, bye. Yo, you wildin'.
Call everybody.
Thanks for watching. Hit the like. Thanks for watching. Hit the like. Like.
Oh, shut up. Don't piss me off.
Hit the like. Look at the merch. Oh my God. Look at the merch. Oh,
This motherfucker's a menace.
This is
Fine, Kakarot. Then I'm taking your son.
More SSG. Oh, is that
Oh, you
Denzel?
motherfucker. All right, okay, Raditz. But let me ask you this:
Oh,
who's
shit.
Kakarot, huh?
Denzel,
I don't know
he's
who that is.
Goku.
Did you bump your head?
Goku.
Kakarot is your
Yeah,
birth
my
name. My grandfather named me
Don't
Goku,
play
and that's
that
what
shit.
you better call me.
Mhm.
All right. Secondly, you will not be taking my son nowhere with you. He's my responsibility.
You do like me.
Like you. What law is there say I got to like you?
Damn.
At least you still have your Saiyan spirit. Oh, all right, okay. We're making up words now. What? You just called me a Saiyan. But we all know you just pulled that out your ass.
no. You're a Saiyan from the planet Vegeta.
Oh, all right, okay.
Do you understand now?
All right, okay.
And you'll join me.
All right, okay.
Good. You can prove your loyalty by killing 100
All right,
people.
okay.
The fuck?
Why do you keep saying that?
Because King Kai ain't God's son.
Oh,
Ah!
yeah.
How are you a Super
Okay.
Saiyan already?
Okay.
It's episode 1! Ah!
All right, Raditz, you got 9 seconds.
Oh shit.
No,
Equalize,
brother,
bitch.
please don't
Oh,
equalize
no,
my
no, no.
ass.
All right, okay, then you put my son down.
Of course, whatever you say, brother.
My nigga.
Now he's a bitch. Hold it. Hold it. Damn. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Oh
Let's
shit.
be real. I'm here to save the globe. I did what the
Oh,
great
shit.
humans can't control. Oh You my know God. that my story is the greatest told. I could lift up a tractor at 8 years old. Oh So my the God. speed, no, I could never take it slow. I could fly, but on beats I was made to flow.
Man, about
I
to
came
spit
to the
some
planet
bars.
and gave it hope. Yeah.
Yo.
I really gave it hope. Bad and Soup's the world finest. That's brave and bold. Bad and Soup's the world finest. That's
Oh my God!
brave in the whack.
Brave as the what?
Brave in the whack.
Brave as the what?
Brave in the whack.
Brave as the what?
Yeah, it's the brave and bold, but the difference is I don't need power, it's just prep time and I'm trained to go. Patrol the city in the rain or snow with a protege that I train and mold. I love meeting the commissioner and then disappearing like a fucking ghost. He like, hold up, where he at? Where he went? Where he go? Protecting Gotham, the city's restored. You could get beat up and locked up a lawyer. Then I would beat up and lock up a lawyer. I haven't been diagnosed mental disorder. Brave in the whack. Brave in the whack. Brave in the whack. Yeah, it's the brave and bold. I came from a planet, now ashes and pieces. A fetus that Phoenix. They thought I was Jesus, but closer to Moses. You study my thesis, I lived in the zenith. You pull a heater on me, you're not much of a genius. Your shooting is useless like hands with no fingers. Unless you're a wizard, no Gilbert Arenas. You're dealing with someone that can lift arenas. We run that back, bitch, I can lift Venus. Justice is blind, but that bitch can see us. Me and the bat, the ultimate team up. Go to my fortress, you can't lift my key up. I fuck on lowest and fly with my knee up. I look your way and that shit might just heat up. I'm in the gym and I'm lifting with Kias. Criminals better get low as a Caesar. They see me and seize up and start having seizures. When I'm in the booth, you know the procedure. Cold as my breath. Now let's take a breather.
Oh shit.
Flying around with an S on my chest. Crip time, family crest. I'm a real man still. Yes, still is my flesh. So all the villains that try to hit me be feeling depressed. One time I thought I died. It was just a deep rest. Woke up feeling refreshed. I should make it where I don't have any enemies left. And all crimes all pot big in Kennedy's death. But I will still have some enemies left. Offending me, yes. Identity theft. 10 on my right, 10 on my left. I don't really have the energy left. But if you won't smoke, I'll be at the chimney step. Faster than speed and bullets stronger than the locomotive. When it comes to back commotion, then I gotta hang the code up. It's a lot of common gores, but they never put the code up. When it comes to super shit, boy, you know I top the code up.
Damn. Lifting that verse. Damn.
My daddy's song. Let me out rap my daddy on his own song.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit, the beat changes.
Hey.
Oh my God, daddy.
Hey.
Daddy, what you want to do?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
What you want to do, daddy?
Hey.
Oh my God.
I'm about to prep out on this shit. I'm about to prep. I'm about to prep out on this shit. I'm about to prep. I'm about to prep and go investigate a crime scene. I got my scanner in detective mode to find things. Oh, look, a threat from someone's clothing in this lime green. I hop back in the Batmobile and hit the high beam. I know the corporate close, I'm finna check the side street. Now I'm riding past the alley, guess who I see?
Hold up.
Joker, Riddler, IV. About to put them all in hospitals on the IV.
Damn.
And I'm pissed cause I just had my cake dry clean. I'm on a super friends, but I don't like team.
That's kind of productive.
Bitch, of course not. I know a mounted cop, he just had his horse shot. I make your whole fucking body one sore spot. We in the crime capital, so keep your doors locked. She gave me some head and now I'm leaving. I don't return the favor, I don't eat. One time I had my finger and I was bleeding. Came home and made some stains and Alpha clean. Clean, bitch. Cause you a fucking butler, bitch. Clean. They keep asking why I'm fighting these demons. What the fuck,
That's
bro?
so
I told you got my
disrespectful to
parents
Alfred.
with the
What do you
cease.
do?
That's not a word.
Deceased is not a word, man. What you doing?
I'll be real with you, daddy.
Oh,
I like
no,
the first one here.
don't
What happened?
give him the
Like,
drug treatment.
What the
No.
fuck was that? I got your back though, daddy. You know, whatever. But what the fuck? Like, I mean, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more.
Damn.
Hey, Pete. What's up?
Hey, new suit?
Yeah.
Yo, that's some shit. So we're gonna go to the Pop the Balloon since you guys voted for that. And oh shit. Did I just skip that shit? Hold on. Let me go back. Give me a second here.
Oh my God.
That is not what I wanted to play. So let's see. See, I could play this, then we could wrap it up here. Since you guys want to have a chill day, which is cool. So let's see. Let's clip that and let's go to the real one edition. It's always got some interesting episodes of Pop the Balloon. So let's watch the Black Excellence one since Juneteenth was just a few days ago. So let's see what's happening here. Let's explore.
Hey, yo, peace. I'm David Judah. I am 42, and I'm looking for a real one.
Okay.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
My name is Mario Albertson. I'm 43 and I'm looking for a real one.
My name is Omiete. I'm 27 and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me.
What's going on? I'm Lil Vladdy, 41, and I'm looking for a real one.
My name is Justin. I'm 33, and I'm looking for a real one.
Toothpick in the other. I want to be your man. Call me Zap and Roger.
I'm Elijah McCoy, 44, looking for a real one.
Hi, everybody. I am Otto. I am 42, and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. iPointer, I am excited. I'm elated and I'm ecstatic because today we have has never been done before in the history of dating shows. That's correct. Never been done before in the history of Pop the Balloon. Never been done before in A Real One history. We are honoring my Black Kings. It's never been done before because we're doing it in a fashion that no one else has done. To the right of me, you see I have some excellent Black men. So this is the Black Excellence Edition. My brothers, how you doing?
Yeah, no problem.
Very good, very good. In just a few moments, you're going to figure out why they're so excellent, besides God making them Black, because that made you excellent already, right? But he added a little seasoning on you. You know, you got some different talents and abilities that some people don't have, especially some of the unmelanated. No offense, I love you too. Now, this is how the show works, folks. You have hearts in your hand, okay? Now, that heart symbolizes you're open for love. You're open for a real one. You also have a heartbreaking device in your hand, okay? So as a wonderful goddess, you know, God's greatest gift to the Black man is the Black Queen. So as she comes out, and if you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you hear, you are entitled to break your heart, okay? And that just means the connection wasn't established. I'll walk over to you and ask why, and that's the end of that connection. But if you hold on to your heart, I'm going to call you over here. I'm going to say, could it be a real one connection? If you says yes and she says yes, that's a real one connection. And we're going to sponsor your first date. I'm talking about a Roscoe's Soul Food Dinner. Come on, y'all. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. So my brothers, are you ready?
Yeah, like that, bro.
Wonderful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first Black Queen, our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first Black Queen. Come on in and do her thing. Welcome in, lovely lady. How you doing? Wonderful. Thank you for joining us today on A Real One. Step in a little more for me. This way.
Oh, damn.
Perfect. And now face that way. Perfect. Would you share with these kings your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Shantae. I'm 45, and I am a CNA. I love taking care of people.
I love that. And they want to get taken care of.
And you guys love to be taken care of. And I don't have no kids, and I love to cook.
Oh shit. Green flag, green flag.
What more can you ask for?
I know. Shoot, for real. Okay, share with us, besides what you just shared, what makes you a real one?
My attitude. I'm very down to earth, you guys, and I love to have fun, enjoy life.
Beautiful. Okay, now what are you looking for in a Black king?
Okay.
Oh, somebody who's passionate, who likes to have fun, enjoy life like I do, outgoing and spontaneous. You know?
Okay. In relationships, as you saw, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you call a red flag on?
Oh, a red flag is somebody who's not honest. I like a person who's honest and can keep it real about everything. There's no need to lie. Uh-oh.
We'll figure out what happened there. Is there any other red flags that you throw?
Why'd y'all pop that?
No, not really.
Okay.
Really fun.
Okay. Very interesting. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
Magic Mountain. No, just enjoy life. I like to do everything.
Okay.
I'm open.
That's beautiful.
Very open-minded.
Okay. It does look like we had a few broken hearts, but we're going to figure out, and we do heart transplants, by the way. We still have one alive. So, okay. So we're okay. Let's take a step forward and figure out why a heart was broken. So let's talk to this king here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Omiete. I'm 27, and I just felt like the age wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think.
Are you okay with dating a young buck?
I think it's so looks.
Yeah, age don't really mean too much. No, you're not too young.
That's
you know
cap.
what I mean.
No,
Yeah.
No, that's cap. That's cap. I think that's cap. I mean, don't get me wrong. She seems like a cool person, but from what I can tell you, like especially to the men out there who are listening, we like to date older women sometimes too. And like, when it comes to with that, it's just I think that's cap. I'm just really feeling that. You could judge me all you want, but when it comes to just like with the age difference, nah, that's cap. Most men nowadays like to date older women, especially if they're down to earth. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I think it's probably just because her looks. He probably doesn't want to come off disrespectful.
And especially the maturity,
As long as you mature and you know what you want and you're independent. Right.
All right. Aesthetically, though, if she was younger, would she be your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Just wouldn't.
Okay. Just the attraction, just chemistry. Is he someone that's your type?
Come off
I mean, he's okay.
Okay. Okay. Where was that from? Whose was that? Was that yours?
It was mine.
Oh, okay. Make sure we keep the heart in front, because then I didn't from the back. I didn't know if. Okay. Let's take a step forward to this wonderful sir. You just broke your heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
I am Judah. I am 42, and I want someone a little younger than me this time.
Okay. How young are we talking?
27, 40, 27 to 41.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Younger than me.
Okay. Okay.
But not a youngster. They all need a youngster.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah, I mean,
aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
She's a beautiful lady.
Okay.
She's a beautiful lady. I love her colors. I was looking at your toes. I love them.
Yeah, them toes. Can we get in on them toes? Goodness gracious. She rocked them toes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I don't mean we have a fetish or anything. We just appreciate. We just appreciate beauty.
Sure about
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's handsome.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These beard goals for me. I'm trying to get there, but it just won't do right. Let's take a step forward. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Hi, I'm Otto. I am 40-ish, like early 40. Yeah. I broke the heart because I don't really want to mess with Jesse's girl. And so you got, Jesse's is blasted on
I made a mistake on that.
Zoom in on that. Show that.
I would never do that again.
I can't.
I'm not with that nigga no more.
I would never know that, because every time I'm in front of you,
I gotta cover it up.
yeah, you gotta do something, because I see everything but everything and Jesse. I don't want to see Jesse. I just want to see everything.
That nigga ain't nowhere to run. Don't worry about this.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
But for real, Jesse's not in your life anymore.
He's not in my life anymore.
Okay.
I gotta get it covered up.
Yeah, quick.
Dumpy.
Yeah, a little butterfly or something.
No butterflies.
Take the color off the toes and put it on right there on the titty. You know what I'm saying?
If she didn't, if she wasn't Jesse's girl, could she be your type?
Possibly. You know what I'm saying? We can start, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get past that billboard of Jesse. You know what I'm saying?
Is he someone that's your type?
On your titties, then
not really. But he's okay.
Why not?
I mean, I like all black men. They're all attractive. All you guys are looking good.
Okay.
It's just, I'm probably not attracted to him.
Okay.
Look a little harder.
Yes, sir.
You want a Jesse type, like a
No, Jesse type was old. No more old.
Oh, no more old. Okay. I just gotta,
super old.
not shout out Jesse. I'm not shouting you out. We did a lot. Let's take a step forward to this next king. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I'm Mario Alverson, 43. Only reason why I did is because I'm looking for a lady a little bit younger. I still want to have more kids, and pretty much that's the only reason.
Oh, okay. Nothing
Are
wrong.
you open to having children?
I don't want no kids, but I'm open to anybody who have kids. I love kids. I just don't want to have nobody baby.
Okay. So
not even Jesse.
If she was a little younger, could she be your type aesthetically?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Okay, why not?
But he's still attractive though.
Okay. Is there a specific thing that makes him not your type? Was it the same as?
He look like he's a little older than what I'll date.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for a younger, little. Oh, okay.
Not too old.
Okay.
No.
She want to have some fun.
All right. We'll figure it out on this next real one. Maybe we'll arrive at an age consensus. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Yeah, my name is Justin. I'm 33, and I broke my heart mostly because of the age. The age is a little old for my taste.
Okay. And is that age about what you'd be looking to date, around the 30s, mid 30s?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
You looking hairy over there though. You all right?
I'm Creole, so yeah, we hairy.
Okay.
Aesthetically though, if she was younger, could she be your type?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he someone that's your type? Do you like the hair, or
You gotta shave that off a little bit. Just
the beard,
like a caveman or something.
It was longer.
Oh no, not longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
he shaved for you.
Oh, if he's shaving for me, okay. I'll give him a little kick.
Is he someone that's your type though? Still, besides the beard, if he had trimmed it.
Yeah, if he was trimmed up. Are you hairy in your chest too?
I am.
I knew it. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a no.
Okay. Let's go to our next real one, our final real one downtown. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Elijah, 44. Broke my heart because the cakes is just chilling too much for me, just too much. And my thing is that it's nice. No, I just want it for me. I don't want everybody to see it. The tattoo, I didn't notice that before he pointed that out. I had to think about the tattoo. I didn't know it was a name, so I don't want to buy this stuff.
I'm gonna put a heart over it.
Mostly, yeah. And that's all I'll say. It's just the cakes they look good, but I want them just for me. I don't want everybody to see. That's all I'm saying.
Keeping it real. He's keeping it real.
I ain't mad at you.
I don't blame you.
Okay. If she didn't have the cakes on full display, is she someone that you're talking?
Yeah, just this. Yeah, if it just cover
him up a little. Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
He's okay. I wish he was a little bit taller.
Yeah, that's
because I'm short. I'm sure.
I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
He's gonna call you. He's gonna call you. All right. Okay. Let's take a step back. Let's scale the horizon of real ones. We do have one heart remaining, so all hope is not lost. Okay. So we're not gonna rush anything, but we're gonna get to know each other. Let me ask an essential question. I want your name, your age, and why you have not broken your heart.
I'm Vlad. I'm 41. Man, I didn't break my heart because she got a good spirit. I mean, I like her spirit.
Okay.
I like her spirit.
Now, I'm going to see if you have a question for him.
That I thank you for recognizing that my spirit. You should know what kind of person that I am. Very caring and sweet and.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go for some essential questions. Then I'm not going to rush anything. Where would you take her on a first date?
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake is really, really sweet, but their food is good.
Oh, bro.
All right.
Or Doolin's.
Sundays at Doolin's.
I don't know the one on Crenshaw, and I want to go to Manchester. Ooh,
it's not good.
They don't
still sponsor us.
Right. I better just cook a whole home cooked meal
at home
for you at home.
I'm down for that too.
Down for that. Let's see. I just want to ask a few more questions. What is your love language?
My love language? Positive.
Okay. There's 5 key love languages that they say, like words of affirmation, acts of service, giving and receiving of gifts, quality time, physical touch.
I mean, I love quality time. Get to know somebody.
Okay. Okay.
Don't be in a rush for nothing.
I get out.
Lay back and like to let things flow instead of prearranging stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to delay. Do either of you have an essential question you'd like to ask each other?
No, I think I'm green. I'm good.
Okay. Do you have an essential you'd like to ask him?
What do you like to do for fun?
Record music, to be honest. That's what I do in my spare time. It's fun to me. It's therapeutic. So I like it.
Anything therapeutic is okay.
Yeah, facts.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, take a step back with me. I'm going to ask a final question then about Real One Connect. Come on this side. You say, do you feel, I'll ask you first, do you feel this could be a Real One connection?
Yeah, anything is possible. Yes. The connection is real good and the spirit is pretty good too.
Okay. Do you feel this could be a Real One connection?
I'm spontaneous about it. Bro.
So that's a yes?
Yeah.
Clap it up for these two. We got a Real One connection. Okay. All right. I'm going to take this mic and you're going to head off that way. Y'all both go play in the Doolin's or wherever y'all going to go. Wow. Okay. Clap it up for him one more time. Wow. That's a beautiful thing. Okay.
All right,
well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next Real One. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next Real One with my next Black Queen on this Black Excellence edition. Come on in for the win. Hello there. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today. Would you share with these gentlemen your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Nadia. I am 27 years old and I am an entertainer.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, entertain us with this. What makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one is that I am actually real. Okay. I am not, one to put on a facade, and I like to bask in the gifts that God has given me.
Amen. Yes. Bask in that. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for someone who knows who they are, someone who is confident in themselves as a man and their ability to take care of not only themselves, but a partner.
Beautiful. Okay. In relationships, it hasn't happened to you, but there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
I don't like a mama's boy. Just someone who, someone you can love your mom, you can have a relationship with, but I don't like someone who is like always dependent on their mother's opinion, because it's like, do you have your own opinion, and can you live from who you are and not who your mother wants you to be?
That's deep. Okay. Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to explore. I like to travel. I like to get into fun stuff. I'm very adventurous, very spontaneous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like they love adventure. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We did get one broken heart, so I want you to take a few steps over with me. We got two, but hopefully that'll be it. Maybe. Let's go. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Omiete. I'm 27, and I broke it because I love my mom more than anything.
Yeah, I love my mom too.
Dear mama. So she did expound though and said, of course, you can love your mom and have a relationship, but would you say you I don't want to say over love, you can't love her enough, but would it affect your relationship with this queen?
I don't think it would affect. It's just like whenever I talk to girls with that preference, it just never works. So
I respect that.
Okay. Aesthetically though, is she someone that's your type?
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, say that you are someone that'd be my type.
Okay. Let's take a step forward. We got one more broken heart downtown. We're going to do a little walking. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Yeah, my name is Justin. I'm 33. And the reason why I broke my heart is because entertainment. I don't really want to pursue somebody that's in entertainment.
You didn't ask what I do specifically.
Yeah, it's
very true. What do you do?
I'm a dancer, ballerina, classically trained. I model, and I'm also a creative director.
That's what's up. That's amazing. That's good.
Does that change your opinion?
Not really, but I mean, like I said, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
I love dancers as well. Just not exactly.
Okay, and that kind of dancer, not the ones on Fig and the club.
No, of course not. Well, yeah.
Okay, I just gotta check. I gotta check. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a little hesitation. Was it some or just yes?
No.
You were just analyzing.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful.
Analyze, yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's take a step back. We just got a broken heart right here. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Mario, 43. The only reason, I think I'm a little older for you, 27, 43.
I respect that.
Are you willing to date an older man?
I have not dated an older man, so I'm not really sure. But I am open. Yeah.
She's open?
Good possibilities. Yeah.
Would you want a heart transplant?
I don't need one of those. I play sports. Very good in shape.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Would you want no, not you, my man, need an actual heart. Like, do you want a heart back? Since she's open to dating someone a little older, would you want a heart back?
Sure.
Oh, do you want him to get a heart back? Do you want that possibility?
I respect your decision either way.
Okay, yeah, let's get a heart then. Let's get a heart back. Yeah, let's do a little heart, and that's what we mean by heart transplant. I know y'all are healthy. Y'all don't need an actual heart, just heart transplant. Okay, very good. We're gonna wait for that transplant. The doctor is coming. Bam, heart back. Okay, well, we did get a broken heart right here. So I want the lovely lady to step back with me. We're going to figure out.
On your neck, too.
Dang, he just came ready to break heart. Goodness gracious.
Okay?
Well, my heart's broken because a bunny broke my heart. So now
those hurt the worst.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now I figured out, step back in and loving my sisters.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here. But then you told me you're a ballerina, and I've dated a couple ballerinas before, and they don't really have the prettiest toes because it's the profession.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm no disrespect. I mean, everything else is wonderful.
Now he's looking at my toes.
This ain't no foot fetish thing, is
on your
it?
toes.
Yeah.
And I understand that. It's just
There are nail salons.
and I like sucking on toes.
We like-
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
But I love you though.
I respect that, but can I say something?
Please.
So you prejudged me based off of your experience and not based off of who I am?
Well, I can't see your toes. Everything
true.
else is great, but then it's like then I'm
So
like,
you went
okay.
off of something you couldn't see to
guy.
make your decision.
Well, because there's other people here too, so I want to be fair.
There's something you wanna say
I
to
could have waited it out, and then possibly even surprised and they were perfect. But I don't know, you know what I mean? So
okay,
yeah. But I'm being fair, let somebody else get a chance. And if that didn't work out, and I see your toes in the beach, hey girl, what's up?
Okay, I
Time
like
to
you
suck.
now because not time to suck.
He was
My goodness.
Okay.
Okay, so aesthetically, she is someone that's your type.
Yes.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I'd say yes. I'm very open. Like I go based off character. I don't really go based off of, oh, someone looks a certain way, and because that has nothing to do with who you are on the inside.
Right.
So
It's the energy.
it is energy.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stand here and be like, oh, you have a broken heart necklace. You're not my type.
Mm-hmm.
Or like how you stood here and talked about my toes that you can't see, and I'm not your type.
But I do appreciate your vibe. But I
Yes.
do like your vibe.
So yes, he is someone.
Okay. All right. Did we get another? No, I think we're good. So let's take a step back. You still have 3 hearts remaining. Okay. So that's a beautiful thing. So I bet they want to get to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
So we're going to dive in and ask some of these essential questions. Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go for this question. Do you have any children?
No.
Oh, that's a green flag for some. Would you want children in the future?
In the far future, yes.
Okay. How far?
Far future.
Like 5 years, 10 years, 20?
5 to 10.
Okay. Okay.
Still working on myself.
Okay. I think that works for them. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask our 3 with hearts?
Yes. Does anyone here have kids?
Let's take a step down. So we're going to ask them and you'll get to see them face to face. Name, age, and do you have children?
My name is Judah, 41. I have 1 child. She's 11.
Okay.
Let's take a step down. And
Hi, Judah.
Can I borrow your heartbreaking device, former bunny lover? Okay, great. And hold that, please. Name, age, and do you have children?
Yes, Mario, 43. I have 1 daughter. She's 8.
Those days you've had.
11.
Okay, let's go down to our final king here. Name, age, and do you have children?
Elijah, 44, no kids.
Okay, I like that.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a step back. I'm gonna now throw it to the gentleman. I don't want Nadia to do too much walking, but gentlemen, do you have a question for her? Question. Okay. Let's do it. Well, let's wait on that, and then what's your question?
Just basically want to network with her
I'd like to network with you too.
on the business side.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can get to that maybe after the show, but this is romantic. It's a real one.
Right. That's about building. It's about building a relationship.
Okay.
I agree as well.
Get there. Okay, but did you have a question?
No.
Okay. All right. Did you have a question down there? Okay, let's get to a question. What's your question?
Is that a lion on the right there? On the...
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Show that to the camera. Show that lion to the camera. Roar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're already working with some similar
Oh, okay.
films.
Oh, we're matching.
Yeah. So
I'm a Leo, so that's why I got mine.
Yo,
What about you?
Leo's out
well,
there.
it's a
Michelle,
native
you're
African
watching
thing.
it.
It's very
Okay.
African. You know,
Okay.
it's just so yeah.
Yes.
But
Well, I resonate with the energy of a lion. I feel like I go after life the way lions do, very
Agreed.
confidently. And yeah.
yes, and I'm looking for a lioness, so that's why it's
okay.
it's all good.
Okay.
A chocolate
Oh,
lioness.
they got
Okay.
a vibe going.
The best ones.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No offense. No offense.
No, oh, definitely the best ones. It would be no possible way that I would pop. Well, he could pop all he wants.
Yeah.
But there would be
that's
no
okay.
possible way that I would pop this because she just, as far as her aesthetics, if you look at the encyclopedia, her picture would be there.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet.
We're gonna put that down. Best pickup lines 101.
Yeah, I like
man.
that.
Was
I like
good.
that.
But we just got a broken heart back here. Why'd you break your heart?
Not your cup of tea.
No,
That's
not
okay.
just my cup of tea.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Why?
No, she's a beautiful lady. She's put together well.
Okay. Aesthetically, she's your type.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I'm just gonna say yes across the board. Like I don't really have. I go more off character.
Right. So
And
based on what you heard, his character, what he said, is he your type? Character?
that's not enough for me to know his character. I feel like he's just like, everyone's not going to be your cup of tea, and I'm perfectly fine that I'm not yours.
Okay. All right. I think we still have one. So we still have one heart back here. I want to see if you have a question, kind sir.
Dude. So you say you're a dancer
Yes.
and a ballerina.
Yes.
So does the dancing include any
It's
exotic?
included.
Yes.
Yeah, I just say that because sometimes you come out here and say you're a dancer, people automatically think you're a stripper, and I'm not a stripper. I'm a classically trained ballerina.
I just said if that included exotic dancing.
Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Damn.
No, I'm saying I said dancer,
Come
classically trained
on.
ballerina, so it didn't go towards exotic dancing because I'm.
Yo, my man, I gotta pause it for a moment. He looking for a stripper. Hold up. We ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, man, you looking for a stripper, man. So what the fuck? If I heard it right, that's some crazy shit.
I'm not an exotic dancer. Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a heart transplant?
Yeah.
You okay? Oh, you got. Oh, okay. Wow, he doing it for. Okay.
Where do you
Wow.
go?
Thank you, kind sir. Wow.
I like to stay on my
Man, he got so
toes.
used to chasing bunnies that he's a runner, man. Okay, very good. Okay, so that clears that up. You are not an exotic dancer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you have
nice.
another question, or
Okay.
if not, I can do my job.
Do your job a little bit.
Okay, let's take a step back. Let me do my job a little bit more. What is your love language?
My love
Right,
language
yeah,
is
you're right.
compassion and someone who is an active listener, but also an avid
Ooh,
actor,
Michelle.
someone who is intentional. I don't really deal with people who have like emotional immaturity and don't know how to communicate. I'm a very good communicator, and I would like for my partner to be as well.
Okay. Okay. I think that may resonate with them. I want to go to them and ask them that same question. So walk down with me as we get to know more of their character. What is your love language?
I am more of a words guy, words of affirmation, and acts. So acts of service. The words is kind of fading. It's more giving into like acts and touch and quality time. You know, people be lying. They talk all kinds of shit. So
yeah,
talk a good game. So that's where I'm at.
And then how do you display for an act of service? What would be an act of service you would provide to this queen?
It just depends on what I see. I see a void, I feel it. See a space, feel a space. Like my last girl, she had her own house, right? And she remodeled her house, but she got stuck on her bathroom. So I had some guys do her bathroom.
Okay.
And that was that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm gonna ask the same thing to my king down here. The love language, and not only that, but how do you display your love language?
Well, I would say, and this might be kind of weird, but it's respect and communication. And I love what you were saying about communication because it's key. It's very key. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate. They don't even know how to talk, and they don't know how to respect either. It's like a bunch of things that are intertwined. But respect, I would say, ultimately, because it's very important. I'm just saying, I gotta say this plainly. I just feel like women nowadays are just disrespectful, and I just won't tolerate it. And I'm saying that specifically because I think a lot of women have not even been taught that. And if you haven't been taught that, I understand. But if you have a man who's willing to communicate to you that you're being disrespectful and you don't want to alter that, then it will never work. Everything else you can build on. But that's what I would say. Those are important things.
How do you display respect to your queen?
As human beings, I have a thing. We should respect each other's humanity, and I'm about that. So I'm going to respect anybody's humanity off the rip. So let's go from that. Communication is so important, though. You know, and if you can really just calmly, let's just say this. Also, as Black people, we like to do a lot of rah 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 you and all that, and that's just not going to cut it.
Yeah.
If we want to grow and evolve,
It makes it worse.
Forward.
Yeah.
So I'm about like getting rid of all that old that trauma. We got to work on. That's another thing. We got to work on healing, getting rid of the trauma. So I preach on. I'm about to say this. I preach on something called trauma healing. It's very important for the Black community. And so I've come very far. And so I need a person who's open to hearing that out and also moving forward in the same direction. But yeah, respect ultimately.
And tell her your profession, just so she knows.
I'm a professional artist.
And a professor.
Yes, a professor and a professional artist. It's a whole thing.
Can I ask what you mean by artist? It's very broad.
Yeah, I mean artists and specifically acting, music, all of those different things.
Okay.
And then also just some teaching of kids and things like that.
Nice.
So yeah.
Like excellence. There we go. So take a step back with me. You got some info, right? So I want to throw it to you because I'm going to offer you one more opportunity to ask a question. And then after that, you got to break a heart.
Okay. But I just wanted to touch on what you just said about, being healed. I think that's very important in this generation and the way things are going in life, that it's hard to match with anyone, friendship, platonic, romantic, if there's like a divide in your personal healing. So as someone who has done a lot of healing on themselves, I resonate a lot with what you said, because a lot of people don't even know that they need to deal with traumas and that they need to move forward in life and not hold themselves like victim to anything that's ever happened to them. So
Fantastic.
I like that.
Okay. Let me ask this. This is an essential question. These two might speak to it as well. Religion or politics? Let's do it. Do you want a partner that is religious? Do you want a partner that's political? Okay.
I don't really read too much into politics. I mean, I skim to know what's kind of going on, but the world is crazy. And I feel like it's crazy to a point where it wants you to be obsessed with this and not focus on yourself. So I'm very much so focused on myself with a little bit of knowledge of what's going on, but I'm not really political at all. I'm very faithful, more spiritual. And I would like for my partner to be tapped into at least some form of that power.
When you say spiritual, get a little more specific, because that can, let's say Judah knows what I'm talking about. That's a very broad term.
It's very broad. Religion and spirituality to me go hand in hand. But for me, spirituality is more of like the inner work that you do in yourself and who you become to be through that work, and who you understand yourself to be, as well as your connection to your source. Okay. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you look at it? I feel like you're contemplating.
We can have some clarifying
like, what's
questions.
she talking about?
No, you're speaking some real stuff.
So I'm a spiritual brother.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Yeah.
I believe in Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in the law, but I'm also, some would say I'm pretty Islamic. You know what I mean? In my approach to life, I suppose. So with that, you're a very, very beautiful woman. Is this your normal? I don't like my girl in see-through. Like if that was like a blouse that wasn't see-through, we on.
Mm-hmm.
But the see-through.
It's not really my normal. I just want to be a little flowy today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have an issue with me saying that to you?
I do not.
Would you have an issue with me saying that to you?
I do not. No.
All right.
I like to keep it classy.
Cool.
Are you good for now? Do you want me to go down to my other brother?
Question and it went away. Go ahead.
Okay, and then if it comes back, it might come back around the corner. Did you want to speak to the religious aspect for you personally?
Sure. I mean, my thing is, as I mentioned, trauma healing. You can't get to healing without God. You know, the God of Israel, the same Christian God that I was raised on. But what you said about spirituality, you're way ahead of your time. I can't believe you're as young as you are, because your spirit is old. Your soul is old, which is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Because a lot of women your age, all they want to do is do, that's all they want to do. And I want to do that too, but we can do that alone privately. No, but I'm just saying, you're very much ahead of your time. I understood everything that you were saying, just spiritually. Yeah, I understand everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Very deep.
And I would say also that I choose to learn from life and not let life just kind of do what it wants with me.
Mm-hmm.
I am the teacher, like learning as I'm going.
That's where are you from?
I'm from Maryland. I'm from the DMV.
We'll be there pretty soon on our tour.
Okay.
Did that question come back, my man? Oh, it came back? Oh, it didn't. Oh, okay. Take a step back with me. You have a heartbreaking device. I don't want to delay it further. Judah, let's have your heart facing. Yeah. I think unless you have a final question, you got to break a heart.
Final question.
Unless you already know one you want to break, it's up to you. I don't want to pressure you.
I don't think I have any final questions. You guys are all very nice, and I had fun. I'm going to have to pop yours, though.
Okay. Before you tell us why, let me ask him, why were you holding on to your heart?
Oh, she's a very beautiful woman. And, I want to learn more about her.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Why'd you break the heart?
I just broke the heart because I feel like spiritually and more of the things that he was saying about just who you are and healing just resonated with me a little bit more. But I still find you to be attractive.
Mm-hmm. He's someone that's your type.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the earrings.
I'm not going to hold it up. Can you take a step forward with me, kind sir? Yes, you. Come on down over to me, and I'm just going to ask maybe 2 to 3 final questions. Do you have a final question for her?
No.
I have a final question for you. Where would you take this lady on a first date?
Oh man, it's my thing is, and I'm not indecisive. I need to get to know her better to see what she likes, but because I would like to make sure it's something that we both enjoy, but I don't want you to go somewhere like, this food is gross. I need to make sure that you like the food there, but somewhere where we're going to eat.
I like to eat.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a final question for him?
You don't have any kids.
Have you ever been married?
Have you ever
Never.
been married? Okay. And would you consider yourself to know who you are as a man, as a person, as a provider for your own life?
Very much so.
Okay. So you carve your own path.
Oh yeah,
Respectably.
Walked to the beat of my own drum, as they say.
Okay, I like that. I'm like that too.
I'll just ask my final question. Do both of you believe this could be a real one connection?
I do.
I believe it could be.
Clap it up, because it could be.
Hey.
That's all we need is it could be.
Let's
Very
go.
good. So I'm going to take that mic. I'll also take the heartbreaking device, and your heart goes on that way. So y'all go on out. Go plan that date with some food that y'all like. Yeah, clap it up for one more time. That's beautiful. That's black love. That's black love. All right. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next queen. Come on in, a goddess of sorts. How you doing there? Well, good. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these kings your name, your age, and what you do?
Winter. I'm 31 and I do Uber Eats.
Ooh, Uber Eats. Okay. Can you cook?
Yes.
Okay. So not only, you know, you get it delivered or cooked for you. That's a beautiful thing. Would you share with us what makes you a real one?
I'm very honest and trustworthy. I don't judge people by their looks based on what's inside. So
beautiful. Okay, what are you looking for in a real one?
Somebody who's a little bit older, more financially stable, knows what they want, and no kids.
Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay.
Yo.
All right. What do you like to do for fun?
She's beautiful, man.
I like surfing, rock climbing,
adventurous,
camping.
Okay, beautiful.
Outside.
White people activities. That's great. That's beautiful. Shout out white people.
Don't
Now, as you saw, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. Some call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
Ooh, I don't like men that talk back.
What do you mean by that?
Aggressively? Like, I like to be talked sweetly.
Okay, they got to talk to you nice.
Yes.
Okay. Any others?
Attitudes.
Damn.
Okay. Anything else besides attitudes?
No, that's basically it.
Okay.
As long as you're sweet to me, I'm sweet to you.
Okay. All right. Well, we did get just a few broken hearts, maybe all of them, but we just want to. We do heart transplants. We had some heart transplants. So let's take a step forward to this king right here and figure out what happened. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, Winter. My name is Omiyet.
Yeah,
I'm
so
27, and I broke my
right
heart
now.
because she wanted someone older. I'm younger than you, so.
I can understand that.
But she's definitely my type. She's gorgeous, and I love your style.
Thank you.
Now, when you say older, could it be older at heart? Like, say they were younger, but they were financially stable, bossing. Like, this is a king right here. This man
She
is
looks like
balling.
a character from Cyber.
How'd you know what's in my bank account?
Good. I was gonna be like, no, man, I ain't balling. So could that change the dynamic, or you just literally on the ID? You want someone older?
No, as long as they're financially stable, able to
Sure.
take care of me, then that's fine.
Okay. Did you want a heart transplant, or you're content?
I'm okay. It's
Okay. All right. But is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Aesthetically, a little bit taller, I would prefer.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward to this king. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Bless. I'm Judah. I'm 42. I don't like the cheerleader look. I'm old for that.
Okay.
And beautiful lady though, but yeah, not my style.
Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. You know that song? That's a slapper.
Never heard it.
No, okay. Well, you really don't like cheerleader. You haven't even heard the song. All right. If she wasn't in the cheerleader outfit, could she be your type?
Perhaps, maybe.
Okay, but that's throwing you off the cheerleader.
A whole different look.
Okay. All right.
Nothing similar at all.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
He's shorter than the last one.
So the shorter they go, that's farther away from no. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward to this king. He broke his heart. Name, age, and why'd you break that heart?
Otto, 43, and there was some red flags in the beginning, but I'm okay with running red flags. I can do that. And then we got to the point where she said something about, I don't want him to talk back to me. Like what? Well, we got to have a conversation. What do you mean? I'm supposed to just listen and not say nothing?
Well, not talk back as in like not have a conversation. I mean like aggressively, like shut up,
Okay. But can you do that?
No.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it just didn't sound right. And then the the pre-red flags where you said you do Uber Eats, but I wanted to wait out to see what was your passion. Like, what do you love? What else do you do? Because you can't just do Uber Eats and you want me to take care of you. That's not going to work. We gotta work together.
That's the man's job to take care of me anyway, right?
Yes, but you gotta do your part too. You can't just be doing Uber Eats. That's not enough. But it is my job to take care of you. But you can't just be doing Uber Eats. That ain't you out gone delivering other people's groceries. Nah, that's not gonna work. You gotta do something else.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you can do something else at home that's more profitable than Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Sponsor us Uber Eats. I don't want them to think we're like condemning them. I'm sure I've used it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but that came up. But yeah, what is your passion? And what do you love doing?
I would love to be at home.
Oh, so you don't want to do nothing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay.
You don't take care of the babies? Like if you had
I'll cook and clean and
how many kids do you want to have?
I don't really want to have
See what I'm saying? You don't want no responsibilities.
I'll take care of them.
But you don't want to have them.
No, I don't want to push anything out.
So if I come with 5 daughters, you can take care of them?
As long as you can take care of all of us.
Yeah. Okay. We got to see what that looks like, but there's potential.
Did you want her back?
We'll see. We'll see.
I will take that as a no then. Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, the legs is popping. I don't know what the feet look like. You know, the shoes accentuate the ankles. The skirt cool. I like the upper thigh. I don't know if you got a big back or not, but you go toward chin. Chin is beautiful. Lips is wonderful. I can't see if you take your shades off. There we go. We can connect in real life. Yeah. I'm saying, but these ain't real. Take those off, then we good. The eyelashes.
All right. Yeah. Is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
I don't know. Just maybe I don't like as much as he talking back.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you don't want He talking too much. He talking too much. All right, let's take a step forward before he says more. We'll stop that. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Mario, 43. I have a daughter, so that's a major flag right there. Other than that, you like to hike, camp. That's cool. I don't know about just taking care of you and you just sitting at home. You're going to have to do a little something. Yeah, contribute. But other than that, yeah, she's a beautiful lady.
So why are children a red flag deal breaker for you? If he's willing to take care of
I mean, if he's willing to take care of them and me, then that's okay. But usually that takes a lot of attention off of me. So
and you want all eyes on you.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. Is he someone that's your type though, aesthetically?
No.
Okay, why not?
I don't like the outfit.
The suit made me and him on the same. No, okay, all right. Let's take a step forward to this final king right here. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Yeah, my name is Justin. I'm 33, and I broke my heart because I do have a daughter.
Oh,
yeah.
What age is your daughter?
She's 4. Okay. Yeah.
No baby mama drama.
No baby mama drama. No baby mama drama.
Okay. Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, for sure. She's very pretty.
Okay. If he had held on to his heart and didn't have a daughter, would you have broken his heart?
Probably so.
Why?
He looks a little bit like my dad.
That's a whole different type of daddy issues. Yeah, we don't want to get into that. If he didn't look like dad, weird question, but could he be your type if he didn't look like pop?
Even though he's a little shorter, he's really sweet. Okay. I can tell he's a kind guy.
Yeah. I am. All right. Well, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back and scale the horizon of real ones. It looks like the hearts were broken. But gentlemen, can we still clap it up for this lovely lady? This is a real one. And we appreciate her so much for coming on the show. I will take that mic, lovely lady, and you can head off the way you came. We appreciate you so much. Well, okay, calm down, sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. We are now virtual. So we started in the studio for our Black Excellence edition, and now we're virtual because we have people all over the Los Angeles area that are looking for real ones. And if they can't come to the studio, Pointer's going to come to you virtually. So I'm not going to filibuster. I'm not going to delay. I have a real one here, a true embodiment of Black excellence. I'm talking about my brother, Sheena. Sheena, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
You are a Black king, and I'm so happy to have you here today. Would you share with the world your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Sheena Hardboy. I'm 39 years old, and I am an artist.
You're an artist. Okay, beautiful. That's excellent. Share with everyone what makes you a real one.
I believe I'm a real one because I'm out here I'm out here for real, looking for a real person, not out here to waste anybody's time or find anybody who is not ready for a real thing.
Okay, beautiful. And then that kind of leads into the question. So what are you looking for specifically in a real one?
Someone that is interested in a long-term relationship that can lead to something positive.
Okay, so leading to marriage?
Possibly.
Okay. What else would be the end goal besides marriage? Just a life, like a partnership, like a lifelong partnership?
Marriage is not the only thing that brings two people together. There are so many other things that can work out between us, that can hold us family together for a very long time.
Great. Okay, I just got a few more questions before I pop in a queen so y'all can interact and I'll do my job. But in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
None of those none of those is good. Heartbreaker, deal breaker. I'm not looking for heartbreaker.
Well, what are things that may happen in a relationship that you don't tolerate? Like if a young lady were to cheat on you, hopefully you would depart.
If we're to be realistic, you can't be too sure of what somebody may do or may not do. If the going it's good, and if at one time something happened, it's not the end of the world. We have to keep moving, and the world have to keep going on. So that's it.
So from what I'm ascertaining, you're saying that no matter what they do, you'll do your best to work it out.
I always do my best, but I can't control what people do.
Exactly. Okay. Maybe, and as we talk more, we'll try to figure those things out. Final question before we have a queen pop in. What do you like to do for fun?
This might be funny, but I love window shopping mostly. And I love touring, traveling.
Absolutely. Yeah, there have been some hot tracks about window shopping. But I won't shout that out because that person isn't sponsoring us. Okay, well, I'm ready for my first queen to pop in. It looks like she's just about ready to rock, perhaps. So I'm going to give her a few moments to get situated, and she's ready to connect with you. So,
this is
Sheena,
definitely
just to go over how this is going to work, okay? You're going to have beautiful queens. It's black excellent. So I got you the most excellent that I could grab, okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to talk with them. I'm going to ask them some questions. You can ask them some questions. If you are feeling a connection, you're going to continue to talk and be like, hey, Pointer,
So yeah, this is different. I don't know why he did it virtually, but hey, to each their own, I guess. So
I ain't popping this balloon. And you've been on the show before in studio, Sheena, so you have an idea of what the pop represents. But if you're like, Pointer, I'm just not feeling this connection, this is what's going to happen. You're going to see this pop up on screen, and it's going to pop. Okay? It's going to, the heart is broken. Okay? And that just represents the connection isn't there. So you're going to talk, you're going to chat it up, see what you like, and we'll see what happens. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sheena, let's do it. Let's get queen number uno on screen. And she is muted. I need to hear her because she has a lovely voice. India, how you doing?
Hi, guys. I'm good today. How is everybody on cam?
Beautiful.
Hello, good. And you?
I'm good. So how old are you? That's my first question because I didn't hear it.
I'm 39.
39, okay.
Share with us, India, because I'll do my job a little. Then you'll be able to insert questions. Sheena, share with him your name, your age, and what you do.
Okay.
My name is Sheena Hardeboy. I'm 39 years old, and I am an artist.
Okay. Now, India, share about you.
So my name is India. I'm 25, and I work for customer service for Amazon. And I also do little things on the side, such as like content creation, lashes, hair, makeup, things like that. So yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. India, what are you looking for in a real one?
Somebody who is just willing to take care of me. Honestly, I'm looking for a real man, you know. I don't have any kids, so I would hope that the person that I'm dealing with doesn't have any kids either, so we can have our first kid together. If I did have some like qualifications, I would want them to be looking forward to marriage. And of course, a believer in God. So those are like my main tops. But everything else I feel like is just more so workable. You can work around everything else.
Okay. Okay. Sheena, let's check in with you. So India mentioned her main priorities or rules, really, or requirements for a relationship. Do those work for you?
I believe there are some things that are not going to work because I have kids already. And also age difference. I don't know how she feels about that. I'm 39, she's 25. I don't know how that's not a problem to me, but I don't know if she care about that.
Okay, well, India, let's check in. So, how many children do you have, Sheena?
4.
Oh, damn.
I might have to pop. I might have to pop.
Okay, the pop is there.
Like a really sweet person. I'm not gonna lie. If there was another time period where I would have met you before you had kids, probably. But I'm not ready to be a stepmother of 4 yet. So we're just gonna, wish you luck on your other endeavors with the other women. And I hope you can find your real one.
But before now, the heart has been broken. India, is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Well, the camera is not really doing me any justice because it's like the service is a little bit bad. But I mean, from what I can see, he doesn't look like he can't be my type. I don't more so go off of looks. More so, I go off of like personality, the type of person they are. Looks is just a part of it for me. So I mean, he looks pretty decent. I mean, I don't see it not being my type, I guess.
Okay. And Sheena, is India someone that's your type aesthetically?
I mean, she's beautiful, and I love the way she made her points clear. She didn't hide about the bush. She just goes straight, put it out in the air, what she really wants. Somebody like her would be good in a relationship because she put it out first, let you know this is what she wants, this is what she's looking out for. I mean, there's gonna be any mistake because if I already know what she wants and it's what I want, that means we are good together. Rather than those who would just hide some things only to come out with it later and things won't work.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this show. We keep it real out the gate. We don't have time to waste. Nobody has time to waste. We just want to dive right in. Okay, but India, we thank you for coming on, and thank you for trying to find your real one. Now, y'all, India, share your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram is India Mystique, so that's ENDIYAHMYSTIQUE. That's
beautiful. And she was on the Christian edition in Atlanta. Okay, so she was looking for a Christian king. She got kind of close with some, but some of them had a lot of kids.
Damn. Yeah, there was a lot of kids on that episode.
Yeah, it was a lot. That would have been a lot of stepmama. Yeah. Okay. But India, you are amazing. Thank you for popping on, and we'll see you again for sure. We're gonna get you a real one.
Alrighty. See you guys.
Thank you, India. We'll see you again. All right. So Sheena, before we go to our next queens, I want to clear some things up. Do your 4 children live with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for.
We live in a big house. Some of them are in high institution, but
they're in what? I'm sorry.
What?
Like we live in a big house.
Oh, okay. And just share that. Well, I'll have you share this with a lady if she asks. But of course, it's a fresh slate. Every young lady, we just get to know them. They get to know you, and we'll see what happens. So we'll find out more about that. Are you ready for your next real one?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to have this lovely lady who was also on the show before. I'm talking about Sunny. Sunny, how you doing?
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see you. You were waving the red flag a few months ago, and you broke some hearts, internally. But we're so happy to have you on. How's life been?
Life has been amazing. I have no complaints.
Beautiful. Well, share with Sheena and the world your name, your age, and what you do.
Yes. Hello, Sheena. My name is Sunny Raw. Like I said in the last show, I don't really disclose my age, but I am above 25, below 30. So that is me. What I do is I'm an artist as well, but more specifically, I am an actress. I'm actually currently touring New York right now with an acting company.
Shit. Good for you.
And having lots of fun. And let's see what else. I do have a child of my own as well. I have a 7-year-old boy, and that's just about all.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, Sunny, share, what are you looking for in a real one?
When it comes to a real one, I look for someone that I can mirror, whether it's good or bad. Someone with integrity, someone with that stands on their word, and they live by their own actions. They follow God. Whenever I am down in the dumps, they can help me out. Though my happiness does not depend on them, I do want to know that when I am in a sorrow or depressed place, that they can uplift me, because I know that that's what I do for my partner. So just someone who I know I can mirror in the best ways, but also check myself whenever it does come to some, things that I'm still healing from.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. And then share this. What makes you a real one, Sunny?
Not to brag, but my aura points are just through the sky. Like whenever I walk into a room, and this is not to be egotistical, but when I walk into a room, I walk in there with zero judgment. I let everyone come as they are, as the church says. And I leave with the perspective that you give me of yourself. So I don't judge people by the way they look, or maybe a conversation that they have with someone else, but I let people determine who they are in my life, and then I move accordingly. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. We got a lot of he say, she say. I don't like them because they don't like them. I let people be who they are, and then I move accordingly. And I really pride myself on that.
It's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that is real. And that's not only real, that's Black excellence right there. And we appreciate that, Sunny. Okay, now share this as you and Sheena are about to start interacting, but we always want to clear the groundwork. In terms of deal breakers, we call them heartbreakers, because hearts get broken. What are some things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
A liar, a cheater, a man with no integrity, someone who does not believe in God or does not follow God. Someone who is an alcoholic or just have lots of vices, meaning if your first vice is in God, then it's already a problem, because my first vice is God. Whenever I'm having a problem, whenever I'm happy, I'm sad, whatever, I go to God about it. And if you're going to other man-made sources, we already have a problem.
She's cool.
So just to start the tip of the iceberg, that's some of them. I don't have very many. Just as long as you have integrity and you someone who spits the truth out.
Very good. That's beautiful. All right. And then lastly, before you and Sheena connect, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I'm a very fun-going person. I love doing it all, from the outdoors to the indoors, to just chilling at home, watching a movie, eating popcorn, hiking, bowling, skating, going to the beach, walking around, window shopping. I heard you say that, and I thought that was really funny because I love window shopping. Though I am a shopaholic, you can blame my mother, but I do know how to window shop and have lots of fun with that too. Because I call it manifesting. At the end of the day, I'm manifesting what I want in life. So I don't always have to buy it right then and there, but to know that I want it and that it's available lets me know enough that it's within perspective of me having. So things like that. I love indoor,
her
like
personality
going
is
to the
pretty
movies. Like I said, going to eat. I am a foodie. Bowling, I said that. Just all the things, honestly.
You're just fun. You're ready to have a good time. I love
You feel me? Whatever.
I love that. All right. Now, Sheena's got to hear a lot. Sheena, how are you feeling right now? What's on your mind? Do you have a question for Sunny?
Yeah. Like, actually, she didn't mention, her age. She had it around 30, but that's not very clever. I'm not gonna go into that detail, but I'm 39.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I love God. I believe so much in God. Everything about me, God. In everything about me, God comes first.
Amen. Amen to that.
Amen.
I think that's good news for Sunny, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you have a question for Sunny, Sheena?
I don't really have a question for her.
Okay. Of course, I can do my job. I have a bunch. They pay me quite well to do so. But Sunny, do you have a question for Sheena?
Yes, when you say you're an artist, what do you mean specifically as an artist? I look at everything as art.
Yeah, I'm a musical artist and also an actor.
Amen. Okay.
There's some similarities there.
Because I as well sing and I'm actress.
Okay. Let me go for this question. I'll
We got
ask
some
it to Sheena.
similar,
Sheena, where would you take this lovely lady on a first date?
That's cool.
I mean, it will start from the first thing that we share in common, which is window shopping. And I mean, it may not really be just window shopping. You may find something we like, why window shopping, and probably shop for real. Yeah, I mean that's one. And I love all those other things she says she does outdoor and all that. Yeah, there's a lot we can do together.
Okay. Sunny, is that a clear answer for a first date for you?
It's not very clear, but I do have a very active imagination as far as being an artist. You have to have one. So I think it would be very fun. I think we'd have a lot of fun window shopping. And like I said, I am a little bit of a shopaholic. So maybe we window shop at one store, but the next store I'm most likely going to buy something at. So yeah.
That's the problem with window shopping. It leads to shopping. Oh, which could be a positive. Now, Sunny, let's go to something Sheena mentioned. He just straight up said his age. Yours stays a little ambiguous. Is his age okay with you?
His age is fine. His age is fine. I have no problem with that as long as you don't act like a 16-year-old to 20-year-old. As long as you act, your age, or obviously I know men, they have their puns and their fun, and I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. But acting like a straight up 16-year-old 24/7 just would not work because, like I said, I already have a 7-year-old boy who acts like he's 17 already, and I just don't want to have to deal with two of those.
That's good.
So I get we have our immaturities, and that's, like I said, that's totally fine.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, no, the age is not a problem.
Okay. I think Prince said it best. Act your age and not your shoe size.
Exactly.
That's what Prince said. So if Prince is going to say it, then I'm in agreement. Okay. Well, I'm going to now throw it to Sheena because we don't have all day. Sheena, do you have a question for Sunny?
Like my question now is what kind of person are you really out to get? Like, is it just for casual relationship, or are you down for if things go fine with us and you want to move it to the next level? Are you okay with that?
Let me carefully answer this. As a woman healing from past relationships that just did not turn out the way one thought it would, I am currently searching for my soulmate. Shout out to the play that I'm in, soulmate. I'm searching for a divine counterpart. Someone that I can grow with, someone that my son can grow with, someone that I can trust whenever times get hard, and someone that I know trusts me when times get hard. Because there are those relationships where you can trust them, but they don't trust you. And I don't want that either. I want an equally balanced relationship. So starting from step one, which is getting to know each other very well and really introducing who we are to one another, moving on from that, I can't really say if I'd be like, yeah, let's move on. Because if, we start to clash and I start to see things that I don't want, then that's just what I'll have to call, I'll call a spade and I'll walk away.
Yeah.
She's keeping it real. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I can ask maybe one more question, but I don't know if that would do justice because we have one other queen that's waiting to talk to you, Sheena. But this is how it works. This is how a real one experience works. You either have to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm feeling Sunny, Pointer. This could be a real one connection. Or you got to be like, you know what? Something's off and maybe a little. I'm going to pop. So Sheena, what are you feeling?
All right. Location wise,
valid question.
You say you're in New York, right?
Okay. Currently I am in New York until the end of the month, and then I'll be back flying to the West Coast.
And what state are you in specifically, West Coast?
Oh, in California.
Yes. Okay, so she's in the same state as you, Sheena.
All right. Is it? I mean, what city?
Yes,
so
I'm
yeah.
in Los Angeles.
Oh,
yeah, that's what we're trying to clear. Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles as well. What else? I mean, I was seeing that as something that was gonna be an issue because you said you were in New York and I'm in California, and I mean, on that side, I think I'm clear. That's okay. I see as I don't think I really want to pop the balloon.
Saying he doesn't want to pop. So you feel this could be a real one connection.
Yeah.
Sheena, is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have to ask Sunny. Sunny, do you feel this could be a real one connection?
I feel as if this has the potential to be a real connection, yes.
Whoa. Well, then we're going to clap it up because then it could be.
Oh, shit.
It
I
could
didn't
be
expect
a
that.
real one connection. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness. Well, what's going to happen
Glad to
now
hear
is
you
I'm going to
speak so
have
much,
you two
yeah.
exchange IGs.
Right.
You're going to exchange information.
Heard
And
that.
you're going to go out and possibly plan something when Sunny's back in the area. Wow. Well, at your leisure. No, we might sponsor, a little date or something, though. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Sunny. That's what we do.
Oh, shit.
Y'all got real ones, man. That's amazing. All right. Y'all have a good one, man. Somebody's connection. Mine's is great. I got 5G, 6G. They haven't even invented 6G yet. But anyway, y'all are awesome. Have a good one. All right. We'll make sure y'all get each other's information.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Sunny. All right. All right. Now, folks, don't go anywhere because I do have a real one that is still we're going to chat. Okay, me and this lovely lady are going to chat because she deserves a real one too. So you're going to get to know her. She's going to make sure she plugs her IG, and we're going to make something connect. So I'm talking about this lovely lady, Anisha. Anisha, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me. It's a great day.
Absolutely. Thank you for your patience. As you saw, the Bachelor just got connected to another real one. But you've been patient, so you got to think. You have the whole world watching. Okay, you have a bunch of people that are ready to tap in with you. So share with the world your name, your age, and what you do.
Wonderful. My name is Anisha Aliyah. I'm 33 years old, located in Los Angeles, California. So I'm also on the West Coast, currently in New York.
Yeah,
I
that was
am a
different.
treasury
So I agree
accountant
with
and
that.
financial analyst. So yes, I'm a bit of a nerd, but I'm also a performance artist. So I love theater. I love to model. I love to just perform.
You are Black excellence. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Wow,
Yes,
that's beautiful.
indeed.
Okay,
That's
now share
true.
with us what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one is that I've worked very hard in my life, but I'm very humble. I am very grounded, and I'm a truthful person who has done the work of her healing journey, which is very important for our generation, making sure that we acknowledge where we come from, what our triggers are, and going through the necessary steps to heal so that we can be the best versions of ourselves, to be a better friend, lover, coworker, and all of that. So I'm really big on being a divine healing goddess in this world. Yes, just positive energy, knowing who I am, very self-aware, and just linking up and coming in alignment with people who are also on their high-level spiritual journey, just in terms of knowing who they are and their purpose in life.
That's beautiful. Wow, you just
Thank
preached
you.
a sermon. That was amazing. Wow. Now share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one?
Let's see, I'm looking for a very masculine man, someone who's intelligent, someone who's very aware of themselves, someone who has already done their work to know who they are and what the best attributes of themselves are, and also what the worst are, so that they can do the work and pretty much just be a light in this world. Someone who's happy on their own and is not looking for someone to make them happy, but they're looking to align with someone who can we can pretty much make each other better. Yes, we can
grow
grow
and glow
together.
together. Yeah, that should be the goal of every relationship, really, to grow and glow together. Now, I'm sure you have it because you're a real one. People have heartbreakers, deal breakers,
There you
red
go.
flags.
Yeah,
What are things you're not
exactly.
going to tolerate?
Oh, for sure.
Someone who is very irresponsible with their manhood, meaning they have multiple children and multiple baby mamas. You have just spread your seed all over with no intention of making a family. That is a deal breaker for me. Someone who does not value a woman who is confident, who is educated, but also someone who is very feminine and wants you to be the man, the leader in ways of spirituality. And I want you to have a relationship with God, not meaning that you should be religious or go to church, but you need to know what your purpose is in the terms of the divine message, not religious, but how you walk your life, how you live your journey.
Okay. That's deep. That's deep. I want to go back to something you mentioned in
That's
regards
deep.
to
That's
some of the brothers of all ethnicities. By the some people think
Yeah,
when I
she
say
seems
brothers,
cool.
I
I
mean
would
just
date her.
specifically the brothers.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
no, I mean of all shades. Some are irresponsible in
Yeah,
the
she's
past.
solid. Yeah.
You know, it could have been where they were
She's cool as
19,
hell.
20 and just went, you know, to every football game and was Bobby Brown humping around. But say they changed. Say
Bobby,
they changed.
what?
Would you be open to dating a man that has been responsible for a certain amount of time and he's not fooling around anymore?
I would say yes, as long as you don't have any young children and any baby mamas who are still in love with you. And you are very much aware if your baby mama is still in love with you, and you have a part to play in that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how young are we
yo,
talking of
she's
children? Like
rough.
what's the youngest they could be that you would tolerate?
She's all right.
I would
That's
say
cool.
14.
Oh,
they need to be independent. We're not babysitting over here.
So you almost mean like, yeah, so you definitely don't want them to have children. You'd want them to have teen, like 15, 16, and that'd be acceptable.
Yeah, I prefer grown-ups. Yes,
Grown-ups.
but at least yes,
or none at all.
independent.
Or none at all, maybe.
Yes.
I mean, do you have children?
I don't have any children.
Okay. So that gives to me that gives you the utter right to be like, hey, come, like I'm coming. You know,
Yes,
child.
no roommates, no children. I am a very independent woman.
Okay. Share with us this. What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I'm a nature girl, so I love to go hiking, be out in nature. I love animals. I love sightseeing, going to new cities. I love traveling like abroad, and I love like really diving into culture. So if I do go to a new country, I'm not like a big tourist person. I'm someone who wants to go to the local market and try their local fruits, and I want to like tap in and see what the people who are like indigenous do. I want to go in the forest, and I want to be near water. I love the beach. I just love sun gazing. I love meditating. I love anything that's connected with grounding myself so that I'm like in peace.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm guessing you have your passport with all that.
I do.
Okay. Is it a requirement that your man has a passport?
I would prefer it, but you know, everyone's had their walks. You know, I don't know where you are in your place in life and why you haven't traveled, but that's perfectly fine as long as you're open to it and that's something that you want to do in the future.
Okay. All right. I want you to share this. Share your IG even right now, and I'll put it up on screen at a later time. But share your IG. Just, I'm sure someone to slide in your DMs. I'm sure.
Of course, it's Anisha ANISHA.Aliyah AALIYAH.
Beautiful. Oh, that's simple. Just like you have it spelled there. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, I want to ask a few more questions just so the people watching can get to know a little bit more about you, because you know the previous real one got snagged, but real ones will reach out to you.
What is
this
that?
Is Black excellence. This is what it's all about. So in terms of love language, what would you say your love language is?
If you want
to I love acts of service. Like there are things that I hate to do, like deal with my car, deal with anything that has to do with men's work. I call that men's work. I don't do cars and things like that. So if you can come through for me when I need you, like I needed a ride to the airport. I'm in New York right now. So if you can just be there for me and just be supportive, because I don't need to do everything by myself. So I would say acts of service. I also love physical touch. So someone who's very affectionate, because I didn't grow up in a household where I got hugs and kisses. So that's something that I really appreciate.
What's up, Kay?
That's beautiful. And those make sense. Those could go hand in hand. I mean, to me, all the love languages kind of have some cohesiveness, which is why relationships can grow and glow just like that. Just a few more questions. This is one that always surprises me. Some guests are scared to ask, but you know, on a real one, we just keep it real. In terms of previous relationships, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was in 2023. So it's been over 2 years ago where I was in a committed relationship. So I've been single. I've dated, but nothing, no commitments.
Have you ever been married?
I've never been married. No kids, never been married. No baggage.
Would you want to be married in the future?
I do want to be married, definitely, but it has to be with someone who's excellent. I will not settle for anyone who's not excellent.
Yes, and a real one. So if there was someone who was excellent, but they weren't looking for marriage as the end goal, would that be a heartbreaker?
No, because I'm not like totally set on traditional marriage.
I'm pretty solid, Kay. Thank you for asking. I'm just enjoying my day and hang out with you guys and just watching and reacting to certain content you guys want to see. So just really to answer your question. And shout out to everybody in the chat right now too. Michelle, Kate Travel, Melinda, all you lovely people, and especially for those who are watching the replay. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the podcast and everything else. And hey, this woman seems like a cool person. So like Michelle said, I'm gonna slide in her DMs. I have to find her Instagram. So it's kind of like I have to look into that. I don't know. I'll just see what she's all about. She seems cool as hell. But anyways, let's go back to it.
Okay.
If we're together and we have an understanding, then that can be discussed. We don't necessarily have to be under the court of law. It can be more of a what would you call it?
Connection, a partnership, maybe.
Yeah, a partnership.
Like not leading that document, because when the court gets involved, it can get messy.
Right.
It really can. Okay. All right.
Something that's built on true love. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I thank you so much. I would have had more brothers, but we just wanted to do this small segment because we wanted half in studio, half virtual. You are a real one. And we thank you so much for sharing just a little about you.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. All right. We'll see you again. And if you're in LA on the regular, nothing is more vibrant than that in-studio connection where you get to, unfortunately, pop right in a brother's face and those tears may get shed. But if you get a real one, then you go right on the date after. So it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful.
I would love it.
You're amazing. Okay. Thank you so much. Enjoy New York, and we hope to get you back safe in LA.
For sure. Please.
You're amazing. Thank you. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will about do it. Thank you so much. We did half in studio, half virtual for our Black Excellence Edition, and that was excellent. So if you want to be on a future episode of A Real One, whether virtual or in studio, why don't you hit the link in the description, and we'd be happy to consider you for the show. And continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. We'll see you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you.
I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites.
Oh man, so that was a really cool experience, especially when it comes to with that episode. So hopefully you guys liked it, especially for watching it for the first time or for the second time too. So for those who don't know, and especially when it comes to like how I'm feeling right now, I am pretty sleepy from my dinner. And I didn't get much sleep today, so I'm probably gonna wrap this up pretty early. But I just really want to just really do a quick collective reading for anyone who's just wants some messages for today, for their romantic relationships or for life in general. When it comes to with these messages, that you guys see on the screen, when it comes to with anything. So when it comes to with these awesome collective messages that you guys see, you're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts at any time. When it comes to with these messages, and when it comes to like with anyone who resonates with the first message, by being a romantic, if you love life, if you love to express that in a really creative way, and especially in your relationships with yourself or with your intimate partners, if you're in a romantic relationship, that's really beautiful. Just really being like an old school romantic or just like a romantic itself. So just really tapping into that if that really resonates with anybody who just loves life and wants to express that in a really creative way in their relationships. And even with the second message for anyone who resonates with this one, is all about getting out of your own way. And sometimes too, and especially if we're living life and we're just stuck in our ways sometimes, or just like stuck in our heads, how most people say it, and it happens. And I do it too sometimes when it comes to just being stuck in my ways. But when it comes to with this, get in touch with yourself too. And it kind of really goes with the first message, just really connecting with your heart. Just, really connecting with that too. So just really getting in touch with your inner world, and especially just getting out of that place of stuckness when it comes to with, if you're feeling kind of stuck or being stuck in your ways, just really always coming back to your inner self, because it has a lot of answers there too. So that's like a really beautiful message to have, or to really just remember when it comes to you with this message. And especially when it comes to with anything that you desire to in life. It could be with anything. It could be like a romantic relationship or a new job or a new experience too, if you want to be entertained or you want to learn something new. Just really embracing that when it comes to with that desire, if you want to just have that soon as possible when it comes to with this message. And even just with that too, just really connecting with that in a really genuine and really just healthy way too, to really just connecting with that, desire when it comes to with anything. It could be from like a romantic relationship to a new job opportunity. It could be like you want to learn something new when it comes to with education, or even just with anything that you want to experience. So just really connecting with that in a really powerful way when it comes to with this message, of just with your desires and goals, in your life, especially the things that you want to experience, or people who you want to connect with, and even desires that you want to just, experience in your life as well. Just really, embracing that in a really genuine and healthy way. And of course, too, when it comes to with building relationships, that's a really powerful one to remember. And especially when it comes to with not only with like, with other people, which is fine, with friends and with like, romantic partners too, but also with yourself as well. So just really building that relationship, those building blocks, as you say too, it's just really good to remember that. And especially, for anyone who's just really struggling with that, just really taking the time for yourselves to really just building those relationships with ourselves first and foremost. And even with people that can really just resonate with you, or you have like a genuine kind of like chemistry, and someone who you guys can really just respect each other too. And especially when it comes to with life, because life throws us so much curves and challenges and all kinds of stuff. But when we take the time to really just build those relationships, especially with ourselves and people that can really just respect us, and we can really just respect each other when it comes to with our boundaries, and really just appreciate each other too. Those probably like are the stepping stones, or I should say the sacred stones for really building healthy relationships. So when it comes to you with that, and especially for this collective reading too, for anyone who's just resonates with that, you're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. And also too, I'll part like if you guys are open to it, I have like a little bit of energy to just like if you want like a quick message for today before I wrap it up, because I'm really sleepy. But other than that though, if you guys don't have anything, I can just wrap it up too. So yes, indeed. Hopefully that's helpful for anyone who is just resonates with these messages. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Kay. I hope you feel better. That's rough. Yeah, sure. What kind of message do you want, Michelle? I'll just highlight it. Yeah, I got you. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll pull a supernatural card for you. How's that? I'll just do that. So I am totally relaxed, but I am okay. So let's see. Michelle. Let me look at her question real quick. So quick message. Michelle. Hmm. Oh, okay. You got a really interesting message, Michelle. Let me see if I could put it on the screen. So let me put these other cards away for a second. Let's see. Give me a second here. And let's see. So there you go. So Michelle, you got the card of the fairy. I'm not sure if you could see that. I'm not sure if it looks blurry or not, but forgive me on that part. But basically, when it comes to you with the fairy, and just we're gonna put this card up here too for you to see. So, like when it comes to you with the fairy, and if see if you could see that, okay. And it says your wishes are coming true. So, whatever that you're doing, and especially when it comes to what you are doing in your life when it comes to with achieving those goals, it's really just starting to manifest. So it's really powerful stuff that you're doing too, when it comes to like what you're doing and for yourself and for your family. And especially when it comes to like with the fairy, it's just like your wishes are coming true, which is a really powerful message to really just remember. So just really taking the time for yourself to really just embracing that, kind of like, when it comes to the things that you're doing, that's all paying off. And it's just like, hey, all that hard work that you've been doing is just paying off. And you're kind of like the, powerful fairy, just really making stuff happen. So just really embracing that, part of yourself, Michelle, when it comes to with this message. I'm not sure if you could see it. It looks kind of blurry on my end, but hopefully you can see it too. Might have to just fix my my camera. So yeah, definitely, this is a really powerful message here to remember. And feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too when it comes to with that. Of course, you're welcome. Anytime. So you got this. Whatever that you're doing, just keep on doing it, and your wishes are coming true. So really powerful stuff. Powerful, powerful. So is there anyone else wants like a card before I go? I could just wrap this up. So it's not too blurry? Okay, cool. I'll just have to fix that with the camera. It's supposed to be like a 4K camera. So technology. Gotta love it, right? Jeez. So a card for me. Okay. Oh shoot. A card for me. That is a good one, Kay. I'm gonna have to put a star on that one. Let me see that. So let me see. I might use the same deck too. Hold up. A card for myself. Then I'll probably wrap it up. Try this will be my last one. For me. Interesting. That is a good one. Let's have some fun with that. Let's dive deep into that. That sounds really interesting. So what cards have for me when it comes to that? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I got the afterlife card. That is interesting. Most interesting there too. So let me put it on the camera so if you guys could see it. So I got the afterlife card, which is reviewing your choices, which kind of makes sense too, because I'm just like, reevaluating some things too. Not in a bad way, but just like, just really reevaluating some things and just really, looking up things to really just reevaluate, reviewing, I should say too, and just really looking up stuff. And it's nothing like a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just really, reviewing some things. I'm doing some research basically. So it's kind of like when it comes to with this message, it kind of really hits home because, on a personal note, I'm just really doing some research about certain things I can really just do when it comes to with my goals in life and just like when it comes to with my certifications and everything else. I'm just doing a lot of research. So just really reviewing some choices and just really going along with that too. So this kind of like message really just hits home when it comes to with the afterlife card. And it's really powerful too. Like the color indigo is really strong here too. So really powerful stuff there too. And you guys are more than welcome to share how you guys feel about this message as well. So yeah, very interesting too, right? So it's like for me personally, I'm just really reviewing some stuff, which is like nothing bad or good or bad. It's just like I'm just doing some research. So that's just really powerful message here too. And it kind of clarifies as well. So really powerful message here when it comes to reviewing life, doing some reviewing, when it comes to with my choices. So very powerful stuff here. Oh man, very powerful. All right. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. I don't see any other questions because I am getting the really sleepy vibes right now from the really delicious dinner. But hopefully you guys like this podcast, especially for anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay. I appreciate you guys for being here. And also too, I gotta just like get on top of some on certain things too when it comes to with my content and things I want to do. So I'll get, into that. I just gotta like, review some choices and make some changes. But I got this. I'm a very determined person. So oh, you're welcome. Anytime. I'm glad I can help you guys when it comes to what you guys voted for, and I can provide that for you. So I'll definitely will keep you guys updated if I'm going live next week. So if I'm not going live next week, I'll keep you guys updated. But if I am, I'll definitely will schedule it. So just really keep a lookout too for anything that's just like, changes if I'm going live next week or not. So yeah, thank you guys for just, tuning in and hanging out, and especially if it wasn't that long too. So I know people in the summer want to just go on vacations, have their kind of a hot, fun summer moments, which is totally awesome if it's by yourself or with their friends, with their family, with their spouses, or all the above, which is, doing that in a really genuine way. If you're going on vacations or if you're going to theme parks or arcades and the beach or the pool, whatever too. So summer is a really powerful time where people are just out and about and just having fun and just soaking up in the sun, especially in America. I know it's different from other places too. So yes, you guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend. You guys take care, live your best lives, take care of each other. If you're going through any kind of challenges as well, just like always remember to really just like, if really just people giving you any kind of like nasty vibes, just really, send it away like this.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, it's like, what's that? I don't want that kind of nasty shit in my or feel. And it's like, if people are giving you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, just tell them this.
And shove it up your ass. All up in your ass.
All up in that motherfucker. And if they still didn't get the message, just tell them this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep. And sometimes they gotta like, say this.
I understood that reference.
They gotta understand, so it's kind of like if they still don't understand, and it's just like, yo, like I give you how many times to say like, just don't cross my boundaries, and if you do, I'm gonna get the boot.
Go fuck out of here! Go fuck!
And if they still giving you kind of crap or really just talking slick shit, just always remember this message.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. And even if you gotta tell them this too, like this.
Shut up, bitch!
Just tell them, to shut their asses up.
Shut your bitch ass up!
And you know what? Just always make a promise to yourself to, embrace who you are, and just really doing that in a really powerful way like this.
And that is a promise.
So yes. Or sometimes too, if you want to just like, clown some people and just really defend yourself, to send them to the upper room. Yep, the upper room. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your weekend, and you guys take care, and I'll see you possibly next week. So take care and many blessings.